Yo, YouTube, what's crack-a-lack-a, jack-a-smackin'? It's Waffleman for video, back on MyGM, and it's playoff time. Of course, we have a record of 24-58, so we didn't make the playoffs. Our fan interest is still at 73%. Not sure if that's good or bad, but looking at our record, I guess that's still pretty good. Brandon Knight has been the 6th man of the year, as you can see in the social media. We already saw the awards that have been given out, but it is time for the playoffs. And as you can see, the Cavs versus the Hawks, Heat, Magic, Bulls, Celtics, Toronto Raptors, and Hornets. This could very well be the playoffs in this NBA's year. I mean, definitely all the teams that are on the East right here can make it in real life. Toronto, I don't believe Toronto will be the 3rd seed. In the West, the Pelicans are definitely not making it. Neither the Timberwolves. Suns have a chance to make it. It's not really looking too good for them, but Clippers, Thunder, Warriors, Spurs, and Rockets will definitely be in the playoffs. So let's go ahead and sim the rounds, see what happens. And the Cavs are up. The Cavs are looking good, and yeah, so the Cavs moved on. The Heat moved on. Raptors move on. The Celtics beat the Bulls. I don't think that's gonna happen in this scenario right here. Pelicans beating the Timberwolves. I don't know. I still don't understand how the Pelicans have the best record in the West. It just doesn't make any sense. I guess because they have Anthony Davis and it's 2K. Maybe that's the reason. And Tyreek Evans, and maybe I guess the combination of Eric Gordon, and I don't know. But I mean, I guess their team is pretty deep. But still, I mean, in real life, they did lose Kendrick Perkins. You know, Jrue Holiday's been battling injuries and stuff like that. And Eric Gordon, in the game 2K, Eric Gordon has a 92 standing 3-point shot. I think that's a little bit too high. Obviously, I think it's been lowered in the regular rosters, but this is still the rosters that I've been using in MyGM. OKC made it, of course. They beat the Clippers. I don't think the Clippers, I think the Clippers are too inconsistent in real life. Blake Griffin's injured right now. DeAndre Jordan, his problems are just, he just can't make free throws, man. I think if you can't make free throws in this league, you're just a huge liability. That's why big men like Dwight and whatchamacallit, DeAndre Jordan, they just can't stay on the floor. Like a big man like Shaq, I think he's so dominant that he can stay on the floor. He could get away with it. Right here we got the Warriors and the Spurs in the semifinals. This is gonna be crazy. They're already meeting up. I mean, this is the matchup we missed from last year's playoffs. I mean, the Spurs and the Warriors. I think that would have been the freaking greatest playoff round, you know, in the whole NBA. I mean, think about it. Think about the teams the Warriors faced. I forgot who they faced. I think they faced I don't know who they faced first. I forgot, but I think they faced the Grizzlies second, right? And they were losing against the Grizzlies, but they came back, and then they faced the Rockets. They beat the Rockets, but it's like did they really beat anybody like too crazily? Did we not expect them to move on? And the Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Heat, of course. The Raptors beat the Celtics. The Celtics should have never beaten the Bulls. I don't know how that happened. And the Warriors beat the Spurs. The Thunder beat the Pelicans, as should happen. Now this is very interesting because the Warriors and the Thunder could meet in the conference finals this year. If you look at the Western Conference, I think it's between the Warriors, the Spurs, and outside looking in is the Thunder, because the Thunder have the pieces to compete with these teams, but they just haven't been consistent enough. Some games Westbrook is doing his thing. Actually, almost every game Westbrook is doing his thing, and so is Durant. And I love Enes Kanter, man. I'm a huge Enes Kanter fan, even though he's coming off the bench now. Steven Adams, I don't know, he's starting. I don't know what the deal is there, but they've just been a team that just sometimes they just lose. I don't know, man. And right here we got the Cavs and the Raptors. I'm a huge Raptor fan. I just do not like the Raptors at all. I don't know. You may call me a Raptor hater because they're in the same division as the Knicks, but I'm not a Raptors fan. I'm not a fan of the Raptors. So hopefully the Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Raptors right here. Even though I don't know who I want to win. Let's sim this round and see who's gonna advance. And wow, we got a repeat of the, I believe, 2011 finals when the Thunder, oh no, not the Thunder, the Heat took on the Thunder. But this is not the repeat. This is basically LeBron's repeat of facing the Thunder. Now this is going to be very interesting because now the Cavaliers and the Thunder both won 4-1. You know, the Warriors, I don't know. What happened to the Warriors? What happened to Steph Curry, Klay Thompson? They still got most of the same team. So how did they... Oh, you know what? I guess it is the Thunder. Look at Kevin Durant. Game 5, 26 points. Where's Westbrook? Wow, Westbrook 3 for 15. Not the greatest game for Westbrook. You know, we see the Cavs. They got LeBron James, J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson. Matter of fact, before we start this final thing, let's take a look at their rosters real quick. The Warriors, actually, the Warriors are not even in, but they lost. They have a 93 overall, 88, and an 83. They still managed to lose. Oh my, I don't know how. But the Thunder, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka. Oh, I forgot about Serge Ibaka. See, he's the third wheel on the team. He's one of those guys like when you're going out with two girls and you know, another girl's just a side wheel, or you know, I don't know what I'm saying. But Serge Ibaka, forgot about him. And look at this, Serge Ibaka, almost as good a shooter as Kevin Durant in this game. Goddamn. 85 is only 3 behind in close, only 3 behind in medium shot, and only 5 behind in 3-point shot. I mean, yo, Serge Ibaka, wow, he's a great shooter in this game. Definitely a great shooter. Oh my goodness. I know he's got the defense and he got this. Yo, Serge Ibaka, wow. No wonder they won. And they still got Enes Kanter, Anthony Marr, who's a sharpshooter, Steven Adams, Mitch McGary. You know what? Yeah, this team is nice. This team is nice. Oh, I forgot to look at the Cavs real quick. LeBron James, Kyrie. Kyrie is a cheat code in this game, man. His shooting is crazy in this game. Paul Millsap. Oh, they got Paul Millsap. When did they get Paul Millsap? How did they get Paul Millsap? And Tristan Thompson? Oh, they don't have Kevin Love anymore. Did they trade Kevin Love for Paul Millsap? When did this happen? When did this happen? Let me see this real quick. Oh my goodness, the Jazz traded Derek Rose for Mike Conley, Kevin Martin for Danny Green. Really? Alright, that's a trade I did. Now, when did the Cavs trade? Let me look right here. Cavaliers. Where's the Cavaliers at? Kevin Love for Paul Millsap. Wow. Now, this is very unrealistic. The Cavs wouldn't make a move like this. I understand Paul Millsap's cool and he's been doing great this season, but they would never go around and trade a player like that. I mean, yo, what? Let's simulate one game at a time. Wow, that's... Cavs already won the first game. LeBron James doing LeBron James. Kevin Durant had a good game. Westbrook needs to step up though. Simulate another game and the Cavs are up 2-0. And wow, Kevin Durant is going ham this series, but he needs help. And the Cavs are up 3-0 now. And as we see, Westbrook had a better game, but Kevin Durant needs to step up. And LeBron is continuing his dominance. And the last game, well, actually not the last game, but oh, okay, Thunder climbing back. I see the Thunder. Okay, this is the last simulation game of the season. And wow, the Thunder won. I think the Thunder were down 3-0. This is the first team to come back from 3-0 in the NBA. You see how MyGM is ridiculous, man. This is crazy. This is insane. So the Thunder win the NBA Finals. And we are going to sim to the off season. So anyways, YouTube, stay tuned for more. Leave a like and I'm out. Peace.